Hello, good morning. Good morning, my friends. So, I want to discuss today about the relevance of yoga. Yoga has been relevant, always relevant since old times, and it is relevant in modern times. So, in olden days, people were doing meditations just to know about the nature, about the difficulties, about the difficulties in nature. So they were trying to know the divine nature and the environment. For that, they were doing meditations, and it was the system throughout the world. So they were, you can say, we can say they were. There was tantric, tantric system. So they tried to know about God and about the environment, and they tried to reach nearer to the God, nearer to God. So, and we imitated, the people imitated the nature and the animals and the trees and all, and in this way they developed yoga. And in Hindu mythology, and the same thing prevailed throughout the world. In Hindu mythology also, uh, the the gods were the gods were the gods were expected to be in asanas for a long time, many types of asanas. So the yoga became a thing of divinity also. Nowadays, the society has changed. In modern society, the air has changed, the environment has changed, the equilibrium of gases that has changed now too much. People do not get sufficient oxygen, and other toxic gases are disproportionate in the nature, which are damaging our internal system. So we must be having a system for the detoxification, for the purification of our internal system. We must get sufficient oxygen. Not only we must get sufficient oxygen, but our body should be able to absorb sufficient amount of oxygen, and the internal system should absorb the oxygen for the benefit of the body. So as impurity is increasing, we have to be more cautious, and we are our lifestyle has changed so much that we are just working in office, we are just sitting, we are coming out of the house, sitting in the car, and then reaching the office, and then working on computers and working on the tables whole day. And when we come to house in night, then we sleep. So there is no time and no attitude also to do proper exercise or to be involved, to give time for yoga. So that has become more relevant today, as because the posture in the office is sitting on a chair, and your backbone is not getting sufficient amount of blood flow, and impure bloods are most of the time stored in backbone. So everybody must be having some exercise after a short interval. I see in Islam we offer prayer for the 5 times, and there are a number of yoga postures. So automatic blood flow is restored. So even if you are in the office, you must take time after 2 3 hours to move yourself, to stretch yourself, to turn yourself, so that blood flows blood flows properly to your brain and heart functions properly. So yoga is important, and at the same time your food is most important. Man is the such an man is the animal or a entity which can eat anything, non-veg or veg or anything. But our system is such that we must take a large quantum or quantity of vegetables and fruits and whole seeds, whole grains, instead of bread and butter and rice. So we should transform ourselves in such a way that our internal system is pure, detoxified, and we can fight the diseases, and we should be immune. Among the asanas, I find Bhujangasana that is most important for the people who are working on the table, who uh, whose backbones are just I think I can say they have become passive. To activate it, so the Bhujangasana is very important. We should all do it, and I'll say that everybody should try to do some exercise. If you do nothing, you can just walk, you can run, you can, even if you do not have time or you do not have the intention to walk and run, you can just move and stretch and bend and turn. And even so, even if you do not get time for this also, just after 2 3 hours you have deep breathings. So your body must get sufficient oxygen. Oxygen is important, and then your liver will be functioning very properly, and you should try to keep your bowels clear every day, every time. So you must take a large amount of vegetables and fruits and greens. So that is the general advice for all of you. Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, all of you.